Like I said, I'm planning on doing a couple gifts until Christmas. So far, I got there's my arcade Go Gamer Classic handheld portable gaming system. It kind of remind me of, I forget what those things are called, but yeah, dang, I forget what it's called, but yeah, I got this. It has 300 games on it. I think he's gonna like it. Play games anywhere, volume control, powered by 3 AA batteries. These are the features. So this is what I got him so far. So this is one gift, and I got the batteries for that. The second gift is a game. Let's Go Fishing. So this is the second gift that I got him. It's the Fast Action Fishing game. So yeah, these are the two gifts I got him so far.
You cut me open, I keep bleeding, I keep bleeding, love. I keep bleeding, I keep bleeding, love. Keep bleeding, I keep bleeding, love. You cut me open, you cut me open, I keep bleeding, I keep bleeding, love. I keep bleeding, I keep bleeding, love. Keep bleeding, I keep bleeding, love. You cut me open, you cut me open, I keep bleeding, I keep bleeding, love. I keep bleeding, I keep bleeding, love. Keep bleeding, I keep bleeding, love. You cut me open, you cut me open, I keep bleeding, I keep bleeding, love. I keep bleeding, I keep bleeding, love. Keep bleeding, I keep bleeding, love. You cut me open,
So yeah, right now I am trying to figure out what I want to do with my head, because this thing, my little ponytail that I'm wearing as a mohawk is kind of just not giving me the look that I wanted before. And I don't know, I guess I'm just ready for something new. So yeah, I needed some air to open up that window because. So yeah. Oh, I also wanted to show that it was snowing as well. But I actually had a hard time getting this ponytail back out of my hair. It actually got tangled up in the front of my head. The comb got tangled up with the bobby pin. And I don't know, it just, eventually I got the bobby pin out, but then the comb was kind of stuck in a way. But yeah, I guess that I would say take precaution. Be precautious when it comes to sticking these little ponytails in your head and you got locks or dreadlocks, because it can definitely get tangled up in that dreadlock, or it can attach the comb inside the ponytail, can attach itself to the dreadlock to where it's kind of hard to, you know, get this out. And it took me a while. You know, I sat there and patiently got it out because if not, because I'm not cutting my hair. So I'm like, we're gonna have to try to figure this out. What is going on here? So yeah, I was becoming agitated, irritated, frustrated, and all things. You know, I was just becoming so emotionally stressed, and it stressed me out. I wind up cutting one of the combs on the ponytail. Um, I don't think I cut the string or anything, so I'm pretty sure I can still use it. It's just missing two combs because two combs did get stuck, and I had to cut the two combs out of my ponytail. So that's one. That's um, kind of, you know, upsetting and unfortunate. So yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. I finally got it out. Look at my head. And then I didn't actually get it out because guess what? That comb was still stuck in the front of my head. It was still stuck right there in front of my head. So yeah, I had to eventually get that piece out separately. I'm just like, how did that just happen? How did that happen? It's like I am so fed up. I am so tired of going through this BS. Because why is the question why? So I got my mom's beeswax upstairs, and that is what I'm using for my hair right now, just to moisturize it. Um, I am. Oh, I did condition my hair. My shampoo is at home, so I didn't give it a good wash, but I did moisturize it. So now I am taking out this little, the rest of mohawk looking thing. Um, so I had put rubber bands back into the style. I actually didn't back up into the mohawk after I conditioned it. I didn't back up to the mohawk. I just used the combs. Um, I just used rubber bands and just retwist, just to moisturize my hair for the next days because I won't be home for for a few days. So I just did like a condition and I moisturized my head. Um, so yeah, it's looking real. You know, it's looking how it's looking right now. Like, let me show y'all the back real quick, cause you better watch your mouth. I heard that. Excuse me, my son just said something he wasn't supposed to say. So yeah, that's what I do. I took down that little mohawk, the the little, I guess it was like 5, 6 little rubber bands in the middle of my head going into mohawk form. I took that down, and now I am just doing a retwist because I put that so my hair can dry from the conditioner, and and by the time I woke up, my hair was good. So now I am just going and doing my bundles, um, doing some bundles around here, and moisturizing and retwisting, you know, the bundles. So yeah, I gotta go. Talk to y'all later. Somebody is cooking, and I need to let him know. I don't know where he is. TC, you got something burning. I said, you got this food up here, bro. I turned it off. I just turned it off. Come on now. Come on, Vontae. And that is how much, you know, it's the wrap. So, yeah. Again, this is what I used. And now I'm feeling okay. Off some dessert. Are you hungry now? Oh, get my scarf. I was like, do something. I don't feel like putting on this scarf for bread. I kind of want a cake and I want a cheesecake at the same time. Something chocolate too. Like some Oreos or something. I hate when life get like this. Life gets to a point where you kind of just don't got nothing figured out. It gets to a point where you get this feeling of confusion and aggravation in your stomach. Like you get this hunch in your gut like something is wrong with your intuition. Your intuition is trying to speak out to you, but you don't know how to feel or you don't know what to do. And instead of being still, you just walk around, and this might sound like a poem, you walk around and, you know, you're intrigued by the clues, meaning the clues of whatever's going on or whatever's trying to speak to you. You don't brush it off, you listen. But at the same time, it's like your intuition is, there's something bad, you know, a bad feeling, a bad vibe, and no matter what you do, you know, you can't shake this feeling that's inside and that's bothering you, you know. So I'm gonna eat this cheesecake to make me feel a little better inside because I don't feel like I'm to the point where I want to cry, but I feel as though it's to that point where I am feeling this feeling just has to I have to try to disguise how I'm feeling inside because I don't understand this feeling. I don't know what this feeling is. I got so much going through my mind, you know, of what could be possibly the truth and what couldn't be possibly the truth. I got so many fairy tales going through my mind about Cinderella, this, that, and the third. But it can all be relating to how I felt as a child, so childhood memories. You know those movies where you sit down and you just sitting there watching the movie and you feeling a certain way about the movie because you can relate, but you're relating as a child physically, emotionally. That's how you're relating to the movie emotionally, you know. Going by it like it hasn't happened to you, but emotionally you can relate to this character. Emotionally you feel what this character is feeling, even though you haven't gone through it. It's something inside telling you that, you know, it happened or you felt this way. You know, as a child, My sister and my family talk about this all the time. The one little, my niece, she be singing so passionately. Like, she be singing so much. Like, she'll sing a song that we know, and she be passionate about it. You know, I know this song and singing it because she's 6 years old. I remember I was around that age, and I'm singing "There's a Stranger in My House." That was one of my favorite songs as a little girl. I was singing, "It's a stranger in my house. It took a while to figure out. There's no way you can be who you say you are. You gotta be someone else, 'cause he wouldn't touch you like that." That was my favorite song as a little girl, and you wonder why. Why is she singing like this as if she's been through it? Why is she singing like this as if she's feeling some type of emotion there? What's really going on? You question, why was I feeling that way? Honestly, as a little girl, I can say that I felt like I understood. Even though I was younger and I hear the song, it's like I understood what the song was saying. I did. There's a stranger. What's a stranger in my house? There's a stranger in my house. It took a while to figure out. These are words that we can understand as kids. So we understand these words. So we just putting the pieces together, and it's like, ooh, it's a story and it's a song. So just as you see these, school songs, A, B, C, D, and all these learning songs, we listen to these songs and we put two and two together, and then we got an imagination as a child to where we can actually see the story, visualize the song, and since we know the words, we can put two and two together at a little age, at a young age. That song don't have no hard, complicated words to understand. So there's a stranger in my house. It took a while to figure out. There's no way you can be who you say you are. You gotta be someone else. He wouldn't touch me like that. He wouldn't kiss me the way you do. It's not hard to understand, So, yeah. So what's how I be feeling? Like, I don't know. It's just not hard. Like I said, these feelings is like, I can't get rid of these feelings. And it's to a point where, like, you kind of question if, like, why am I really going through this, or am I making it harder than what it is, or am I, like, there's a way you can over exaggerate it. Like I said, especially people with creative abilities, artistic, creative, passionate, passion driven. We carry on everything. Like, even though we didn't go through it, even though we don't got those memories of that happen, but we got that feeling of that happen. I understand what it feels like. I was there when it happened, not to me, but maybe to my mother. And I felt her pain. We was there as a sponge, just absorbing everything. So when I say I feel this, or I understand it, even as a little child, you don't have to go through it, but you remember, you can feel, what's going on for some odd reason. Like I said, I got a bad feeling in my gut right now, in my stomach. I don't know why. It's just this film. I guess I'm seeing this, this vision of, I don't know why, but honestly, I'm seeing this vision of the Cinderella story and the two stepdaughters. And I don't know why I'm seeing I feel like I'm relating to that story somehow, some way. I feel like that, but at the same time, that's just one of the stories right now that I've always felt like that Cinderella story. But I also feel like life is just so much bigger and so much deeper than we actually know. Life isn't as obvious as it seems. You know, your intuition is making you feel, is you're feeling this way for a reason. You're seeing this way for a reason. You're visualizing this for a reason. I have to close my eyes to visualize. You know, I can visualize it through what I've seen in the past and kind of relate that to what I'm feeling inside. And like I said, sometimes that's how I express myself, just to get a visual of how I'm actually feeling. It's like this gut feeling is trying to communicate. It's communicating with me through my, through my memories. So how am I feeling? I'm feeling this feeling, but I'm seeing this movie. Okay, so I'm feeling this feeling, and then I'm remembering this movie Cinderella. Oh, so that's how I'm feeling. I'm kind of giving myself images, of what I'm feeling in this moment. Um, So yeah, I was talking to my sister yesterday, and we was going over how Mary Poppins is her favorite movie as a little kid. My favorite movie was Barney, and we both started laughing. But I'm like, oh, this is my movie. People just say they know the movie. Like my brother's favorite person in the movie was BJ. BJ, the yellow dinosaur with the red shoes. I didn't call myself his sister because I didn't like his sister. I only liked the Barney. So yeah, I'm just like, but our relationship, my relationship, brother sister relationship with BJ, can relate to BJ and his sister's relationship. My relationship with my brother is kind of like the BJ that yellow dinosaur and the green girl dinosaur, and Barney is kind of like that. Um, so yeah, her favorite movie was Mary Poppins, and I was telling her, I'm like, when she first told me that was her favorite movie, I was, my mind was blown. She was so young, and to pull out this movie and say this is your favorite movie, she was really young. I think I was probably 11 at the time. So if I'm 11, she was probably 4, 6. Yeah, she was 6. A 6-year-old coming in and putting in a movie and talking about, oh yeah, this is my favorite movie, and the first thing you see when they come on the screen is this freaking older lady with the purse in her hand, and obviously she's going to babysit. The magic that happens, I don't really remember seeing the magic in the beginning, because I felt like it was a story to tell, like they're telling a story, but eventually you'll see this magic happening with the kids and the babysitter as you go on. So it's like you don't even get to the magic till like the middle of the movie when it starts getting good. And in the beginning of the movie, you got to pay attention to what's really going on, or you won't catch on to the middle. Like you really got to pay attention, and listen to the story, listen to the conversation of the adults, listen to the children talking, and this and that, the parents and this and that. I'm just like, you really got to be engaged into this movie, and you 6 years old talking about you like Mary Poppins, and this movie is, well, obviously advanced, too advanced for the simple fact that you got to freaking, it's like reading a book in a way. If you can understand a movie like this, you can read a book. You can understand the images, the illustrations, and this and that. So that's what she giving at 6 years old, and I'm just like, what the heck going on? Because this don't sit right with me. The last time I seen Mary Poppins was in school. At that time, I'm thinking, so I had must just seen Mary Poppins recently when I was in school. So I'm just like, last time I seen this movie was in school, and you're sitting here telling me that this is your favorite movie. And like how? Make it make sense. Cause I was like I said, I used to say all the time, I just don't understand. I don't understand, and that's a situation where I actually did not understand. How is this your favorite movie? My favorite movie is Barney, and I was telling her, I'm like, if we was to sit in a group of friends, and we all come out saying our favorite movies, and I say Barney, everybody know what Barney is. So, oh yeah, they may laugh, but at the same time, oh yeah, I know Barney. She say Mary Poppins. And I'm like, what? A lot of them like confused, what? And then one person might say, oh, I think that's one of them, movies we seen in school, this and that. I'm like, but a child can't relate to. It's rare to find a child to say, oh, yeah, Mary Poppins is my favorite movie too. Ain't nobody saying no Mary Poppins is their favorite movie. I'm like, why couldn't it be the Magic School Bus? Something cartoon, but it was actually a movie that you had to follow along to get. I'm like, yeah, this little girl's smart. And I knew right then she was smart. I knew right then she was smart. I knew my sister was smart. And to have me as her sister that kind of understands, it's just like, she educated me and I educated her and we was learning together. I raised her for real. But at the same time, as she was growing up, she was helping me understand a little bit as well. Waking me up to some things as well because I didn't have the patience. I knew I didn't. I don't have the patience to sit down and actually, back then I didn't because I had short attention span. And that's why they had to work with me, so much when I was little in school because I was zoned out. I couldn't really focus in on a movie. But I was sitting there, my 6-year-old sister sitting there, she got patience. I didn't have patience. She got that patience to sit there and understand what's going on in the movie. And I'm just like, okay, you know, me having short attention span, I'm just like, I want to know what's ahead, so I'm asking her, what's this movie about as we're watching it? You know, what's gonna happen, this and that and third. And she walking me through it at 6 years old, explaining a movie. I'm like, a movie that your older cousins or older sisters should be watching and understanding, having that patience. She was a patient little girl. She was very patient. She had patience that I didn't have. And that's one of her abilities, her superhero abilities as a little girl. Because a lot of kids ain't born with patience. And that much patience in a little girl, yeah, there's a lot of kids nowadays that's growing up like that, though. They're showing the same intelligence or potential that she had. A lot of patience. They just, a lot of patience the adults don't have, Little kids having the same patience that the older kids don't have. But I always seen this. I'm like, you don't underestimate your kids. Don't overestimate the older kids. Maybe you should overestimate the little kids and underestimate the older kids, honestly. So, yeah. With that being said, I just finished my pie. I'm about to get another one. This is a cake that I made. My son wanted me to make it for him. I made that cake. But I am allowed to go ahead and finish my pie. Hopefully I feel better throughout this day, but I will be checking in, randomly in and out, just checking in on myself, as well as y'all checking in on me, but more so of me checking in on myself, seeing how my mood is going and how I'm feeling and this and that. So, yeah. Bye. All right, come in. You sure?
at all. And then did you
So
want
these
a
ones,
bag for these coils?
$20, and these are all Salt Nick disposable vapes. But they also have Salt Nick rechargeable vapes too. And 2 for $25.
I'm gonna have to make a phone call.
Okay.
Where's the 2 for $25? Which one is that one?
I can't even FaceTime Brittany. Oh.
We only do the 2 for 40s, and then we have 3 for 25.
3 for $25?
Yes.
Disposable?
Yes.
Can I see those ones?
These are the Mr. Nicks.
Okay.
Here's the box, and then here's what the disposable looks like.
Okay.
I personally really like the Geek Bars.
The what?
The
Geek Bars?
the 2 for 40. And then we also have a Black Friday sale going on where everything in the store is 25% off. So you would get that on top of the 2 for 40 sale.
How much are these?
Those
I mean,
are,
not how many puffs?
how many puffs?
Yeah.
15,000. And one of these, to buy one of these is $10. To buy one of these is $10.
It's 10 for one?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to buy one.
Just one? You don't want to do the 3 for 25?
No, if they singly $10, I'm going with $10. And that's a lot of puffs. I don't need 3.
I got you, girl.
Yeah.
Do you have a specific flavor you're looking for?
What flavors are there?
So I would recommend the California cherry. I'm a cherry girl. I really like that. A lot of people get that one. The other popular one is grape low pop.
You got something like,
These Eclipse bars over here are also $9.99.
you have anything like tobacco flavor?
American tobacco in the Aloha Sun.
Like a smooth, fresh, or smooth,
Got a Mexican mango.
that sounds good.
That one's also very popular. There's only one left of that one.
But it's not in this one.
It's not in that. That's going to be in the Geek Bar, which is the 2 for 40.
I'm down here with Mr. Nick Air. And you said, so those is $10 too?
Yes, these Eclipse bars over here. And those also have 15,000 puffs.
Okay. Honeydew, Miami, California. Great. I'm going to take the blueberry.
You want to take the blueberry?
Yeah. That's the one you showed me, though. That's 15,000.
I showed you this one. I showed you the Nick Air,
Yeah.
which is also 15,000 puffs. Did you want to see this one up close?
The blueberry? I'll just take the blueberry.
No, you're fine. I'm gonna have to call Brittany in just a little bit because I can't FaceTime her. I have to send her a picture first, and then I'll call her. Because I have no idea. I don't like.